and not here.
It's only been a second.
But you were just ushered into the main town hall. I hope you were paying attention. By a guard. So go ahead and describe yourself for all those present.
Hi.
Well, you're not actually, greeting them or anything. Just describe, who are you, what do you look like? Yeah, describe your character. Describe your character's appearance.
My spears.
Your appearance.
I'm a druid with blue hair. Yeah. And, wait, is my bear with me?
You do have a bear, don't you? Yeah. The bear kind of starts trying to walk through with you, and you kind of just motion for him to stay where he is, and he kind of stays in the doorway. The guard also just kind of backing up a little bit.
Is that a bear?
Yes.
I know bears, and that's a bear.
That wasn't to you, Penny. You're too far across the room yet, but
Yeah,
some waiter kind of leans in and goes, yeah, that would be a bear.
Well.
Not the biggest bear I've ever seen. I've killed bigger.
Well, the first bear I've ever seen.
So he's like, come here, Laura. Many of you know Laura. Well, she brings me some, she told me some troubling news. I would, if you could go ahead and, tell all of those present, the rest of the council, if, you would, what you told me.
The thing that's on the thing?
Yes, you went ahead and overheard something. After that, you went into the town and found who you know to be the commander of the watch, Barrett. The man who's currently telling you to speak. And you told him about what you heard. After that, he rushed in here and started up a town meeting, apparently.
Do you want me to actually tell you?
Yes, you have to tell the people present. Come on now, Laura. Tell them what you told me.
I heard a couple of bandits talking about where they're going next.
The really well-dressed man sitting on the main table goes, oh, come on, girl. Speak.
A shy one, ain't she? That's the Vandermeer.
I was
I'd
reading
say
this
so.
thing. Hold on.
What did she say?
Perhaps not quite as shy as that lawyer, though.
I'm holding in. I get the feeling people are talking badly about me.
Barrett loses patience and just... Laura here, the fox, everyone, a lot of you know her. She came across some brigands in the forest and overheard an interesting discussion between them. In this discussion, besides words like besieging Quinn and other things, were a very couple of, interesting names that I thought should be brought to your attention immediately.
Names that I cannot pronounce.
Apparently, these bandits are under the employ of Carver. And as he says this, the room kind of breaks up into conversation. You can see the people at the front are kind of, at the main table, are kind of shocked a bit. Everyone except the magistrate and, the elderly lumberjack man, for lack of a better description at the moment, they kind of look at each other, look back.
So, Virgil, who is this man?
Yes. Carver, he's a bandit that's been wandering this realm. Nigh on 10 years now. Still hasn't been caught. He's said to lead a large band of men. 20, 30, some tales even 50 men. Who knows? And he leans on a standing garrison here. Why did I do that little accent? Whatever. The standing garrison here is only 25 men. You can see why it's such a problem.
Excuse me, who is Carver?
Are you just saying this out loud to everyone?
Yes.
Barrett, the tall man at the front of the table, the lumberjack guy, at the main table, goes ahead and speaks. Carver, he's a bandit that's been wandering the realm of Taldor for quite some time. Barrett picks up. Yes, he's said to have... Our reports show he has about... latest scouting reports from throughout the kingdom shows he has about 30 men at his disposal at the moment. Bloodthirsty, vicious, and very, very well experienced.
Well,
The fact that they mean to single out this town is problem enough, I assure you. But this next bit is even worse. They talked about some man who had apparently, some Zeldicanian, who was apparently giving orders. Beside the point. They mentioned another name. Turning pages.
Oh, Slender, I just realized something.
What?
The experience from when we fought.
Yeah? I'll do one experience at the end.
Alright.
End of the session. Oh, don't you worry.
Alright.
Yeah, it's normally how it goes.
They mentioned another man. And this is the reason why I took you all here. We knew that there were bandits in the area and that it could pose a problem, but we've had our garrison to defend ourselves. However, even with Carver's men, about 30 of them, I'm confident we could go out and take them out. Not without a few casualties, mind you, but we could do it. Or at the very least defend our walls. But they mentioned another man, Barnett. I see many of you haven't heard of him. That's not a surprise. Well, he is a leader of men off in the Riverlands, one of the various armies over there. And it turns out three big barons joined forces into a little faction. He was one of their company commanders. And apparently, he and his men, which, at our latest reports, are about 30 of them, 30 well-trained soldiers, are apparently joining up with these bandits and plan to attack the town. At this, the room explodes into conversation, startled conversation, and you can hear the concern in everyone's voices.
And there was a third band.
Rainer gives a whistle. I would whistle, except I can't whistle. But he gives a drawn-out whistle. Not like that kind, but one of those really drawn-out, like, impressed whistles. Yeah, like that. Like that, Rodney. And Virgil kind of leans back in his seat. Well, this is a problem indeed. The people at the main table, you can see the really well-dressed young man is kind of freaking out. The man next to him looks definitively worried, as is everyone else, pretty much in the room.
I'm an architect.
He doesn't seem tough to me. Seems to be all talk.
Now, I called this meeting here because we need to discuss the defense of this town immediately. We know not when they plan to attack, but I'm sure it won't be in the daylight. We have that much. But it could be any night now. We don't know how long, how much more preparation they need. So, the lumberjack man goes and speaks now. So, Barrett, what are we going to do here? Can we send word for help? Barrett shakes his head. You've heard him called... You've all heard him being called Barrett at some point now, hopefully. So I can just continue on that name. Good? Thumbs up? Yep. Cool. Yep. Barrett shakes his head. No. It would take too long. Not only that, but it seems that they have cut off the main roads as well.
Oh, it's a good thing I haven't left.
What?
Now, the reason why I called this meeting... In the distance, you hear a massive boom echo out throughout the town. It sounds like an explosion of wood was just demolished in the distance. Immediately, everyone jumps back, startled.
I'm hiding underneath the desk.
Barrett mutters under his breath, "Damn." He goes, "Quickly, with me!" And he and some of the other guards rush out immediately.
I go with them.
Alright, so Zyho runs out as well. Raynor is like... Raynor, of course, runs straight out as well,
Right.
following them.
Yes, and me too.
I'm still hiding underneath the table.
Maxwell joins you. Rodney, you're hiding?
Yes, he is. I knew he would do that.
You sure you don't want to join them?
I reluctantly join him after a guard encourages me.
Okay, well, actually, Serafina goes ahead and takes off after them.
Oh, where's the halfway?
The guards are just like, what, it's a day, and they rush off after her, too.
Well, I might as well go with him.
Laura, your bear goes up to you at this point. Kind of nuzzles against you.
I'll get on top of my bear and follow them too.
Why do I feel that's a reference?
Ravens!
Oh.
He has returned.
So, behind you, actually, probably ahead of you at this point, a girl rides out on top of a big brown bear out the door.
No, it's a black bear. Okay.
It's a what bear?
Black bear.
Black bear.
Black bear? Okay, it's a black bear. Fine.
It's a very big
Anyways,
black bear.
Hello, Ravens. To catch you up to speed, you were put on trial for breaking and entering into a home. However, you did not resist arrest, you did not hurt anybody, nor did you touch anything. You didn't steal anything. You were being defended by Rodney.
Who sucked at it?
Kind of.
I had a lack of, evidence.
However,
I was making shit up.
it was
That's the point of the
interrupted
game.
by a man who you've heard at this point is called Barrett. You also know him to be the commander of the watch here because he questioned you once you were first taken in. However, you were not very talkative. There he described the fact that Laura, this druid girl, had overheard a conversation between bandits. And they mentioned a couple names. First off, they mentioned they were going to attack the town. Also, they mentioned the names Carver, who is an infamous bandit who's been on the run for 10 years, who leads about 30 men. And a man named Barnett, who he explained was a company leader from an army off in the Riverlands to the east. And as he was explaining this, a loud explosion, pretty much, was heard off to the west. And you and many other people have taken off, rushing after this sound.
And what about the two men who were with us, sitting with us?
Raynor rushes after you. Virgil stay seated.
Okay. Alright.
So, you guys rush out and start heading down to the west. You can immediately hear yelling and shouting, and even a few screams from what you assume are distressed townspeople. And off in the distance, as you run up, you can see something rather terrifying. What appears to be a very, very large creature has blasted past and broken down the western gate.
Holy shit, what is that?
I'm going to step over here.
Over where? I haven't set up a map or anything yet.
Behind the nearest building, I assume.
Or barrel.
As you guys run up, Barrett and Raynor charge in. Like the other guards just stop at the sight of it, kind of back up. Barrett yells at them, "Cowards!" And he jumps straight in. Raynor follows him.
Would those other
The rest of
guards include Timothy?
Timothy is not on the western gate. He was on the northern gate, if you recall.
I recall.
I want all of you to roll initiative.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
How do I roll initiative?
Oh, fuck, hold on. You have to look at what your initiative bonus is, roll a d20, and then add your initiative bonus. Okay, so there's my music.
Is this technically a boss fight?
If any of you aren't hearing music, you guys should be, you need to refresh if there's music. I need to get the map set up.
Slash 1d20.
Slash
R.
Slash
1d.
Slash R worked as well. I was going to say slash roll, but
Initiative is not INT one, right?
yeah, it's initiative.
But it doesn't really work, so you just best to
Yeah, you have to. Take me a minute to set up the board here.
There are going to be a lot of tokens on this board, aren't there?
Oh, yes.
Is my bear get a token?
Look at all these 11.
Crap. Yeah, your bear does get a token. I forgot about your bear.
Oh,
This is going to take a while. 11, 19, 11.
No, I messed up.
What is your... No, reroll. What is your actual initiative bonus?
It's 14, not 1.
that's your initiative bonus?
I think so.
Okay, better. Mark down. Great initiatives, guys, really. Holy shit. I need tokens for the rest of you. Meanwhile, to represent this rather giant humanoid,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me this is because I asked for a Titan.
What?
no,
I just saw it.
tokens.
So many 11s.
Well then, Zyho, Ranger, Lawyer, it's time for you all to see what a real sorcerer can do.
You better stay behind me, or else you might get knocked out again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My guy really hasn't introduced himself.
Which guy? Oh, Rodney? Yeah. You introduced yourself to Seraphina. Introduce yourself to Seraphina. Whether she's introduced herself to you is, I don't know, but...
By the way, I think this is a bad time to do that.
Probably. Who's left that needs tokens? The rogue.
The rogue, the druid, and a cleric lawyer.
What the fuck do you spell rogue?
Considered a cannibal.
Rogue.
Shit, hold on. I gotta tab back in. God, the suck. I pressed backspace. How do you spell it again?
Rogue.
There, I can never spell that fucking thing. Are there any tokens?
Hold on.
We apparently lost Annie to the dogs.
Which is fine because it's taking me forever to get freaking tokens. Could have maybe picked those out earlier. I didn't think it would take this long.
Probably could have a little bit smarter. I'm gonna watch the Cry stream while waiting.
That is perfectly fine. I haven't set up the board yet. Don't with color measuring distances yet. I'm just getting the freaking tokens out.
Which one's my guy?
Yours is not there yet.
Alright, so who do we need left? We got...
We only need Phoenix.
I think I did that right, and I think I just failed horribly.
Oh, we need Ettin.
Oh, you need your initiative.
It's 1d20, right?
Yeah, but there's an initiative bonus that you get with your dexterity. You should be way higher than that.
Alright, how do I add my dexterity bonus? Or should I reroll in? Oh, reroll in that.
Yeah.
Wait, did I mess up a minor roll or something?
Huh? What's your initiative bonus?
1.
No, you did. You did it right.
Okay.
You stay 11.
So 1d20 plus my total dexterity?
No. Plus your, scroll down to other statistics. There should be...
Okay, that'll be you. Close enough for government work.
Oh, something I forgot. What's the average speed of the humanoid?
30.
Question is, what is the average speed of this? Oh no, what is your average speed? 30.
Oh, so the dexterity thing would already be there?
What? Your
So
initiative bonus includes that dexterity.
So, reroll or no?
Just what is your initiative bonus? Just tell me what your initiative
The
bonus is.
the dexterity bonus would be 5.
Just what is your initiative bonus? You're rolling shit right now.
Like, other statistics, and then initiative, and then the total is 5.
Okay, yeah, total 5. So you got a 6. There. Meanwhile. Alright, so the one with the giant ass sword is of course Rainer. This other guy will be Barrett for all intents and purposes.
Am I the other old looking dude?
You're the guy on top, right?
Yeah, the one in the back.
Where am I?
You're that one in the back, the really shady one, I think. Wait,
We're talking about the backstab.
Bottom left?
This one.
Yeah, that one. I should pick. Whatever, I'm getting stuff set up.
This one right here.
It's this one. There's a wall behind it that is currently smashed the fuck open. Or the gate, rather. Alright.
Now there's spawned in a lot of other tokens.
Well, if you recall, most of the guards have fled.
No, they only cowered in fear. But they're still back there.
They just fucking ran away.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm helping you guys, but I am. I don't know why I didn't run away with them, but I'm not.
Well, your client ran away.
You need to help the injured. It is your duty as a priest.
Right now I gotta roll the freaking initiative for my equals.
I can remember I can pretty much use all my level 0 cleric oracle abilities. As long as they're not evil.
Alright, so what was all of yours initiatives?
Pretty much 3 of us had 11.
Yeah.
19.
6.
I think 1-9 for our absent person. Absentee.
She's back.
Alright, so that's Vanamir, Zyho and Rodney, and Laura is 14. So between Zyho and Rodney, who's going first? Story-wise, I kind of want to say Zyho goes first.
Yeah.
I honestly want to do something before he does, because I do have ranged type casting.
Okay, so if you're okay with that. Okay, so Rodney.
So, what am I supposed to do now?
I gotta freaking get the rest of the initiative.
Wait, Andy, you have an initiative bonus of 14?
Not a bonus. Her total is 14. So she's actually after Vanamir.
For some reason, the 4 key on my keyboard is not working.
And now finally for the final freaking initiative. Took me long enough.
Oh, I did find out how many spells I can cast per day. Like level 0 spells.
Well, you have a certain number of them per day, I think. You can cast them however many times you want.
Yes. 3 as we speak.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys have your spells selected.
Well, I have my first spell selected.
Kind of been leaving that up to you. Anyways. But as you approach, you notice he's a large humanoid creature. Unarmed, you see, but there's something that is all very easily noticeable, and something very strange. This creature has 2 heads.
Well, this ability I'm going to use is going to be nice.
Oh, God.
First up, Barrett is going to rush in at the creature. And he's going to go ahead and swipe at him with his scimitar. Alright, so Barrett goes up, swings his sword at it. This giant creature just kind of lumbers out of the way. Barrett, that was Barrett, Rainer, charges straight in and swings at him with his giant fucking sword. And just like Barrett, completely whiffs it. Not even gonna bother describing that because it's absurd that he can't hit it. So, next up is the giant creature.
Oh, God.
Giant creature with 2 heads. Except both of them. And swings his fist, 1 at each. You can see one head, his left head is looking at Barrett, his right head is looking at Rainer. So Rainer,
Don't kill him.
hold on, I'm missing a dice. I'm rolling real dice since I have, oh there it is. Tiny fucking D6.
That's got to be nice.
So you see Rainer, or damn it, Barrett. Look at your PCs, right? Barrett just gets hammered by this fist and knocked back a bit. Quite a substantial bit.
That does not seem substantial.
It was rather substantial, actually, that hit. Shit. I will have you know, this creature is a much higher CR than you should be fighting.
Yeah, because I'm like 5 feet. That's substantial.
Yeah.
That's one heck of a hit.
That's meaning, like, substantial range that you got hit back. Like, he's got hit back maybe 15 feet.
Rainer, on the other hand, managed to just dodge out of the way, dodge to the left as the fist comes crashing down. At this, we go to Vanamir. If any of you have knowledge nature and feel like doing it at some point, feel free to.
Why?
Because it's knowledge about a thing that you're fighting. So, Laura, on your turn, you can go ahead and roll a knowledge nature check as a free action.
Yeah. I actually train knowledge nature.
Doing what?
Knowledge nature.
it. I do not hear it.
Refresh.
Actually, I didn't drink.
Man,
It's just a glass
I
skill.
love the song restarts. I'll play this restarting. It's like we're not even going to be hearing the same thing. Okay, no, so that's what that means. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, is that shuffle? No, that's not. That's order shuffle. No, shit. There we go. There we go. Shuffle. And restarted. Okay. So Vaname, have no idea what this thing is. It is giant and it is humanoid. And it is very angry.
Okay, so if I move 25 feet to here, will I be within 15 feet of it?
Yes, from that square you would indeed.
Then I want to move 25 feet up to it.
Occupies all four squares. So any other squares.
Okay.
Question. Are those two tokens on the top left, are they friendly or enemies?
They appear to be wearing the standard garb of the town watchman.
Alright.
I want to move up to here then.
Mark, they help.
Alright, can you move up?
Those guys can shoot from the walls.
And then I want to cast Color Spray.
What?
Color Spray, it's one of my first level spells.
I would love to hear what that does.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cone-shaped thirst, I will mention. So you're definitely, I mean, you can angle it to hit, just, Rainer and the creature. Yeah, at this range you would still be hitting Rainer. You would also hit the creature.
Poor Rainer.
If I move to this square, could I not?
Stunned, perhaps also blinded, and possibly knocking them unconscious? How the fuck does this work?
By hit dice.
According to its hit dice. How the fuck does this work? I've never seen a spell like this. Please do explain what the hell is happening.
Okay. So based on how many hit die they have, it has various effects. So you need to know how many hit die each of them has. Not what their hit die are, but the number of hit dice that they have.
By the way, the music just died on me.
You have to refresh. Okay. So this, I was not prepared for this. I also have no idea what the fuck that means. I thought...
Well, monsters go based off hit dice to advance, not level.
Well, you also roll hit dice to advance your HP at each level. Oh, okay, I'm fucking stupid. Okay, yeah. He has... So what happens if he has 10 hit dice?
That would be 5 or more. He would be stunned for 1 round.
Okay, he is stunned for 1 round. Rainer, he's 3 or 4, so... He's blinded and stunned for 1d4 rounds. Blinded and stunned, then stunned for... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... You go ahead and roll 1d4 then.